It is extremely important to me that the stories we share are authentic and that we strive to tell both perspectives. I've been a local to this remarkable island 3 times and a tourist too many times to count. Our Home Your Holiday celebrates Aruba. There's a reason why Arubans are so patriotic, and there's a reason why visitors keep coming back. Let's dive into the elements that makes Aruba our home and the perfect holiday. Aruba I Do is entering its 6th edition, and this year marks a transformative journey. Hi everyone, I'm Yan Tulu. What was once known as the Caribbean's largest vow renewal is set to become the most memorable one. For the last 5 years, Aruba's Eagle Beach has served as the backdrop. But this time around, we've moved to a more historic and meaningful setting. We are here in downtown Oranjestad. Let's head inside to Fort Zoutman to see why this venue serves a deeper significance. It's a big shift from having Aruba I Do on the island's famous Eagle Beach to the historic Fort Zoutman Museum. But the change is meaningful. Fort Zoutman is one of Aruba's most iconic and oldest buildings in downtown Oranjestad. It also provided a stunning backdrop where couples took countless photos and videos to share on their own social media. So, you know what that means. One of Aruba's most important buildings that normally wouldn't get so much attention from our visitors actually did because of Aruba I Do. This year's location also highlights our capital city, Oranjestad, and it's a great opportunity to educate participants about its 200th anniversary. Simply put, the event drove our visitors to a place filled with heritage and culture. But how do the couples feel about the switch?
I think this is beautiful. I think it's a great setting as opposed to the beach. I would even prefer this over the beach.
And why is that?
It's because of the setting. It's historical and just, you know, the whole ambiance of it.
Because it shows you different parts of the island and the history of the island. And whenever we come, every year we come, we like to do different things when we come. We don't just sit by the pool or by the beach, as amazing as that is. We like to know the history of the island and the people.
We know Aruba is or has a lot of beautiful beaches, but we believe that history is important and culture too, and Aruba is full of that.
I think most people would go to the beach anyway. And so if you were at the beach today, then you would just be back at the beach. But also, we didn't come here today. So we came to this spot because of this event. So I think the strategy is probably a good one.
I like it because you get to see other parts of the island, like the fort, the historical aspects of it. You know, I've been to the gold mines, I've been to different parts of the island, so I like it. And it's a different setting, you know, instead of the beach every time.
Marisol Sanchez from Aruba Tourism Authority is part of the organizing team putting together Aruba I Do year after year. Last year, I caught up with her on Eagle Beach. This year, she explains why Fort Zoutman simply makes sense.
I think it ties in so many things to have this event at Fort Zoutman. Again, it goes to the history, the culture, but also we get to share with our visitors a bit more about our island other than the beach. So a lot of people are so used to, oh, if you have an event, it has to be on the beach. We're having a wedding, it needs to be at the beach. But Aruba has so much more to offer, and I think as the Aruba Tourism Authority, it's also our responsibility to ensure we get to show this to our visitors as well. So what better way, again, than to allow them to celebrate love here with us.
The venue isn't the only change. Aruba I Do was known as the Caribbean's largest vow renewal, but the event is transitioning to the most memorable vow renewal.
We decided this year we were going to shift first, not only going from the largest vow renewal in the Caribbean, but going to the most memorable vow renewal in the Caribbean. So memorable, think about a bit more intimate, think about more additional photo ops, more opportunities for people to feel special. With that, also making it smaller. So last year we had about 300 couples. This year we made it much smaller and are expecting around 75 couples to join us today.
Meet Camilla, Kelly, and little Tobias. This vow renewal ceremony is certainly an occasion for them to remember forever.
We are here today because we want to celebrate family, we want to celebrate love and diversity, because we are a family of a lot of colors. So we are from Colombia and we are so happy to be here.
Aruba plays an important part of Kelly and Camilla's love story.
Yes, I do. We came here when I was pregnant, and we promised to come back with him. So it's a wonderful time to celebrate love with him here.
Aruba I Do is a day, the perfect day, to celebrate all love.
Being here representing diversity is wonderful, because we believe that love is for everyone, and Tobias has two mothers and us, and it's
So is this a memorable day for you?
yes, it's a day for life, and we love Aruba because we have 3 times here, and we will remember forever.
Even with Tobias fighting for the microphone, Camilla's message is loud and clear. This day for them, August 14, 2024 at Aruba I Do, will forever be part of their family's core memory. The 6th edition of Aruba I Do may have presented some changes, but one thing remains the same. People from all over the world simply love the idea of this annual vow renewal happening on our One Happy Island.
We actually was going to come here in September, and when I found out when the ceremony was going to be, I changed our vacation from September to August.
I have a number of clients that I think would love to do something like this, and so I think it's a fabulous event. I'm really impressed.
It just presents a really unique opportunity, and I think we're really lucky to be here on this particular day.
Bringing you stories celebrating Aruba, I'm Yento Liu. This next story we have for you is about Ida Kipp, who is a publisher that lives in Amsterdam. Now, Ida used to live here when she was a child, and her mother is from here. But somewhere along the way, she never forgets about Aruba.
An art program that kicked off in Aruba is taking the Caribbean region by storm. There are still a few days left to apply for Art Rules Aruba. Starting July 20th, the 2-week Art Rules Aruba program will kick off once again.
These clips are from 10 years ago, the last time I lived on the island and reported for ATV. One event I covered regularly was Art Rules Aruba, where I met Ida Kipp, one of the founders. Ida lived in Aruba as a teenager, and her mother is from the island. Although Ida and her sister no longer lived here when they started Art Rules Aruba, their goal was to provide the island's adolescents with something meaningful to do over the summer break.
At the time when we came up with Art Rules, we always had the idea to come to Aruba and do like a give back. You know, we grew up in the arts ourselves, so we know what it means to have the opportunity to, you know, fulfill your full potential and your artistic side. And we knew there was so much talent on the island, but we also saw that there was a lack of opportunity. Not to say that there was nothing on the island. There were definitely some local people till this day that are doing amazing things. But we wanted to elevate it, and we wanted to bring arts education in a way that had never been done before.
Art Rules started in Aruba, but also migrated over to Curaçao.
An arts program that started in Aruba migrated over to Curaçao.
11 editions of Art Rules in total happened.
I would say the mission of Art Rules is that we wanted to cultivate the artistic development of young people on the island. We wanted to give them opportunity to cultivate their personal talent and skills.
Art Rules Aruba brought respected international artists to the island to mentor the children and serve as role models. Whether it was poetry, DJing, filmmaking, or other creative pursuits, the program offered a wide range of opportunities.
If I look back at it now, I think mission accomplished, because we were able to reach at least a generation of kids that end up going to art universities or, pursued a career in entertainment or in culture. And so, we'd still talk to some Aruban students today who have done Art Rules and who've become like fashion designers or, just done amazing things. We gaan nu naar rechts.
Fast forward to today, Ida is now a publisher living in Amsterdam with her 2 young children. In a full circle moment, the first book her publishing company, Waldemar Publishing, launched is directly connected to Art Rules.
First of all, the book was written by the author Marie-Louise Klein. We call her Lulu. Lulu's from Curaçao, but currently based in the Netherlands. She's a former Art Rules student who's been connected to our tribe since she's been in Art Rules. And so Lulu came to me with the book idea to do a book with affirmations for kids.
A book of affirmations for children. What a fantastic idea. It is printed in 3 languages and papiamento is one of them. There are pages of short and meaningful affirmations for children to say to themselves to take the day on. 7-year-old Effie here gives us a small example.
Me dá paz e me gusta hari. Me dá especial de mi propio manera definir.
There's other simple things that the children can put into practice, such as saying, I am safe and secure, or I deserve to be happy every day. Effie loves the book for one very important reason. Have you read the affirmation book?
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yes.
How does the book make you feel?
The book makes me feel confident.
Times have changed. Children and teenagers are spending more and more time online where they are exposed to so much. Having these affirmations could really make an impact on their development.
There's a lot of pressure in what to look like, how to present yourself, what's beautiful, beauty standards, these ideas, about, what's perfect. And the unfortunate thing about the internet is a lot of it is not real, So I think, a self-practice book, that helps you practice, your self-worth is something that all our kids need right now. All our kids need to have positive affirmations before they go out the door, because there's so much stuff happening outside, either on their devices or in the outside world that they will encounter that will constantly question or make them question, am I good enough, am I beautiful enough, am I smart enough, And I think that's tough, and especially as a parent myself, I deal with those things with my kids every day.
Through the years that I've known Ida, there's one thing for sure. She keeps Aruba in mind for all her ventures.
What a lot of people actually don't know, that Affirmations for Kids, the book, was first printed, or the idea was to first print it in papiamento. So we were considering, when in the publishing company, with the author, for it to be a papiamento book first. And because we're in the Netherlands, we said, okay, we'll do a Dutch version and an English version. And that came from the idea that we wanted to target the kids from our culture first. And so if you see the book also, all the kids come in different colors, and we're mainly focused it on brown and black kids, thinking of the kids of the islands where we're from. And I thought that was such a strong idea from the author to say, I want a papiamento book. So immediately I was like, let's do it. Funny enough, it sells in the Netherlands. It's one of the most popular languages of the books that we sell. So not because we're in the Netherlands, we're selling more Dutch. Actually, not at all. We're selling more papiamento and English books in the Netherlands. And so for me, it was also very important because of my connection with Aruba and Curacao as well.
The Book of Affirmations for Children can be found at Plaza Bookshop, DeWitt and Von Dorp, along with other local bookstores.
Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you'd like more content celebrating Aruba. Signing off right here in downtown Orangistad, the capital of Aruba, celebrating 200 years. I'm Yen Tolu. We'll see you next time.